Yes, welcome back to our channel. Today, we explore one of the most powerful and timeless questions ever asked by human beings. Why were we born? From the beginning of human awareness, people have wondered about the meaning of existence. We don't just eat, sleep, and live like other creatures. We stop, we reflect, and we ask, why am I here? Why was I born into this world? Is there a reason behind my life, or is everything just an accident? For centuries, thinkers, philosophers, and spiritual masters have tried to answer this question. Some said life is a play of destiny. Some said it is purely biological. Some said it is divine will. Yet among all these voices, one modern mystic has spoken with remarkable clarity: Sadhguru, the yogi and spiritual teacher. His way of looking at life cuts through confusion and brings us to the heart of the question. So today, let's step into his wisdom and see how he answers. Why were we born? According to Sadhguru, life itself is the purpose. We were not born for an external mission or to fulfill someone else's dream. We were not born to chase achievements or carry the burden of destiny. We were born simply because life found expression through us. We are here to live, to experience, and to know life in its fullest depth. He says, you are not here to do something special. You are here to live fully. At first, these words may sound too simple, but think about it deeply. Do you need a reason to breathe? Do you need a reason to smile? Do you need a reason to exist? The very fact that you are alive is already the greatest miracle. Searching for a reason outside yourself only distracts you from the experience of life. It is like a flower asking why it blooms. The flower doesn't bloom for a reason. It blooms because that is its nature. In the same way, you were born because life wanted to express itself in this form. But human beings get caught in the trap of chasing external purposes. One person says, I was born to be successful. Another says, I was born to make my family proud. Another says, I was born to serve society. While these statements may inspire action, they are not ultimate truths. They are human-made stories. If tomorrow your career disappears or your identity changes, does that mean your birth has lost its meaning? Of course not. If your outer situation changes, but you are still alive, then your existence still holds value. This shows that true purpose cannot be outside of you. Sadhguru points out that the privilege of being human is the possibility of conscious living. Among millions of species, only humans have the awareness to reflect on life. A tree is alive, a dog is alive, but they don't wonder about the universe. Only humans can ask these questions. This awareness is both a gift and a responsibility. It means we can shape our experience. We can choose how to live, how to respond, and how to create our inner world. That is why we are born, to live consciously, not mechanically. So how do we live consciously? Sadhguru explains that when your body, mind, emotions, and energy work in harmony, life becomes blissful by its own nature. You don't need to run after happiness. If you are aligned, simply being alive is joy. But when these four dimensions work against each other, life becomes suffering. Your body wants one thing, your mind another. Your emotions are in conflict, and your energy is restless. This inner war is why people feel empty. But when balance is restored, life flows effortlessly, and the question of purpose disappears. He reminds us that human life is not just about survival. Survival is important. Food, shelter, and safety must be taken care of. But if survival is the only thing, then what makes us different from other creatures? Animals survive too. The real beauty of being human is the possibility of going beyond survival. We can experience higher states of joy, peace, and awareness. We can expand beyond the limits of body and mind. This is the true potential of being human, and this is why we are born. Sadhguru often shares the story of his own transformation. As a young man, he was successful in business and full of adventure. But one afternoon, while sitting on a rock on Chamundi Hill, something extraordinary happened. Suddenly, he did not know what was him and what was not him. The air, the earth, the rock, the trees, everything became him. He was no longer limited to his body. He experienced himself as boundless. In that moment, he realized that life is not about chasing external meaning. Life itself is the meaning. To be born human is to have the chance to know this boundless state. This is why he says that asking, why was I born, may itself be the wrong question. Because the why looks backward. Life is not about the past. It is about experiencing the present. Instead of asking why, Sadhguru suggests asking, how can I live fully right now? When you live totally, with awareness, with intensity, the question of why disappears. Life doesn't need justification. It only needs your participation. And when you participate fully, life becomes a celebration. Every breath is precious. Every moment is sacred. You no longer live as a victim of circumstances. You live as a conscious creator of your inner experience. You live not because of purpose, but as the very expression of joy. Now you may wonder, how can I bring this understanding into daily life? Sadhguru gives practical tools. Through yoga and meditation, you can align body, mind, emotion, and energy. Through awareness of mortality, you can realize that life is short and every moment is valuable. Through gratitude, you can stop looking for reasons and simply be thankful for existence itself. And by living in the present, you stop carrying the weight of the past and the fear of the future. When these practices become part of you, life is no longer a search for meaning. It becomes a living celebration. You wake up not asking, "Why was I born?" but simply rejoicing that you are alive today. So why were we born? According to Sadhguru, we were not born for an external reason, not to fulfill a cosmic assignment, not even to chase happiness somewhere in the future. We were born to live consciously, to realize the immense possibility of being human, to transform life into joy. Yes, that is the beauty of existence. So stop asking why, start living how. Live in such a way that every breath is worthwhile, every step is joyful, every moment is alive. Then the question disappears, and life shines in its full glory. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of Sadhguru's wisdom. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights. And tell us in the comments, what does life mean to you? Why do you think you were born? Until next time, stay conscious, stay joyful.